Probably today is going to be our last week before the exam. Next class, I mean, next week we have our exam on Tuesday and Wednesday, me parece. Tuesday and Wednesday. Mhm. And Monday we will have the last review, the last revision before the exam. Then we finish the semester on Wednesday, no? Básicamente, basically on Wednesday. Okay, so we're gonna start with our book. Yes, can you open your book on page 53? 53. Last class we were uh, saying these important people. Some of them were historical, some of them were talented people who passed away. And the only one who was alive or who is alive is Serena Williams, no? The great talents. Huh? So we listen again.
5.9 Great Talents 1.
Pablo Picasso was an artist. He was born on October the 25th, 1881, in Malaga, Spain. He was a very clever child. He could draw before he could walk when he was just 2 years old. His most famous painting is Guernica, painted in 1937.
2.
Marie Curie was a scientist. She was born on November the 7th, 1867, in Warsaw, Poland. She was a very clever child. She could read when she was 4, and she could remember being just 3 months old. She's most famous for her work on radioactivity.
3. John Lennon was a singer-songwriter. He was born on October the 9th, 1940, in Liverpool, England. He could play the banjo and the guitar when he was 11. He was a member of the Beatles, perhaps the world's most famous pop group. One of his most famous songs is Imagine. 4.
Serena Williams is a tennis player. She was born on September the 26th, 1981 in Michigan, America. She could play tennis when she was just 3. She often plays tennis with her sister Venus. Venus is also a talented tennis player.
Okay, then the next part it says ask and answer questions about the people, no? But we won't do it, no? Instead, we will do this Ben's Verde. Yeah. It says here, work in groups and answer the questions. This question, no? When were you born? Where were you born? Where were your parents born? How old were you when you could walk? So I was thinking that you could do this as an oral exam and also mention something about you that you do, what you do every day, something about your past. Yeah. So I will upload the oral exam as a homework for next week, no, on Monday, no, something related to this, no, and so you have to say, I was born in Zacatepec on the 30th of May 1988, no, my parents weren't born in Morelos. Well, only my dad was born in Morelos, and my mom was born in Acapulco. She was born in 1954. Yeah, I think 1954. How were you? I could walk when I was 3 years old, I think. I could talk when I was 3 years as well. I could ride a bike when I was 10 years old. I could read when I was 7 years old, I think. I couldn't swim until I was 12 years old. No? You could say also the negative. I couldn't swim until, ¿no? Pueden poner aquí until, hasta, until 11 years old, 12 years old. I could speak English when I was 15 years old. When I was 15, 16 years old. No? So you could say, you could do the same, but as a homework as the oral exam, no? I will upload this, no? Remember to use past simple and something about your present, no? You have to mention something about your present. At the moment, I am in my last semester at university. After I finish university, I'm going to work in a big company, or I'm going to be an English, I don't know, something. Yeah. So you could mention this. Okay, so then we move on to Ben's birthday. Complete Eva's Marcus conversation about Ben's birthday party. They are talking about Ben's birthday party with was, where, wasn't, weren't, or couldn't. No, come to Ben's birthday party at Retro Bar on High Street, 7 p.m. until late. Food and drinks provided. No? So listen and check and practice the conversation with your partner. Okay, ready?
5.10 Ben's birthday party.
Were you at Ben's birthday party?
Yes, I was. But why weren't you there?
Oh, I couldn't come.
Why?
Well, I wasn't very well. I was in bed with flu.
Oh, you poor thing. It was a fantastic party. Nice people, good food, and great music.
I'm sure it was amazing. Ben and Kate always have good parties. Were there many people there?
Yeah, everyone was there, all the gang. It's such a shame that you couldn't be with us. Are you better now?
I'm okay. I'm back at work, but I'm still not great.
One more time, teacher.
5.10 Ben's birthday party.
Were you at Ben's birthday party?
Yes, I was. But why weren't you there?
Oh, I couldn't come.
Why?
Well, I wasn't very well. I was in bed with flu.
Oh, you poor thing. It was a fantastic party. Nice people, good food, and great music.
I'm sure it was amazing. Ben and Kate always have good parties. Were there many people there?
Yeah, everyone was there, all the gang. It's such a shame that you couldn't be with us. Are you better now?
I'm okay. I'm back at work, but I'm still not great.
Okay, so we check this part. So were you at Ben's party yesterday? Yes, I
Was.
obviously. But why?
Was.
Where? Remember why? Were you? Were you? No, was. You was no. Were you? Oh, I.
Hold it.
¿Por qué was? Si aquí tenemos con. Ya se les olvidó la regla. Couldn't come. Well, I
Was. Very good.
I was very well. I was very well, or I wasn't very well. I wasn't very well because the context tell me that yesterday I was in bed with flu, so I wasn't very well. Oh, you poor thing! It
was.
It was a fantastic party, nice people, good food, and great music. I'm sure it
Was.
was amazing. Ben and Kate are always have good parties.
Where.
Were there many people there? Yes, everyone.
Where?
Was. Yeah. A pesar de que son un grupo de personas o muchas, everyone se considera como one subject. Entonces, everyone was there. All the gang. Ajá. Toda la banda. All the gang. It's such a shame. Una lástima. It's such a shame that you.
Where?
Why weren't. Aquí tenemos un verbo, el verbo to be.
Couldn't.
Entonces, no
Couldn't.
puede ser otra vez el verbo to be. Tiene que ser couldn't be with us. That you couldn't be with us. Are you better now? I'm okay. I'm back at work. I'm still not, but I'm still not great. Yeah. Just remember to practice this. Okay, so how many are we? We are 6. Okay, so one of you is going to be Eva and the other is going to be Marcus. Okay, so you have to practice. Vale, los voy a poner en pareja, son 1, 2, 3, 4. Ok, estamos bien. Entonces, los pongo en grupos para que practiquen. ¿Vale? Okay, practice 2 times the conversation. After you finish, you come back. 2 times, 2 veces. Okay, 1 more minute for the others. Yes, so in the meantime, we're going to be on page 54 and 55. Yeah, there is the reading. Huh? Okay, everybody's here, I think. Ya todos están aquí. Entonces, vamos a la página siguiente, next page. Yes, 54 and 55. Yeah. So a talented family. Do you have any talented people in your family? What can they do? I mean, like your cousin, your brother, your sister can play the guitar, can sing, can do magic tricks. I don't know. Do you have any talented people in your family, guys? And what can they do?
No, teacher.
No,
Yes,
you don't
my
have.
brother.
Your brother?
My brother can
Yes, teacher.
play the guitar and can go.
Can play the guitar, and I didn't hear the last part. Sorry.
¿Cómo se dice dibujar?
Draw.
Draw.
Draw. Okay. Thank you. Liz, you were saying that you have a talented person in your family? Ajá. ¿Quién quiere comenzar? Lisbeth o Cotle, si quieres. Lisbeth.
Yes, my brother
Ajá.
is a good player. Ay, ¿cómo sería? Player soccer.
He can play soccer.
Ajá. Solo él.
Okay. And what about you, Lisette?
And my sister and good player soccer, and ¿Cómo se dice que está en un club deportivo?
She's in a club.
¿Perdón?
She's in a football club.
Ah, okay. Thank you, teacher.
All right, thank you very much. Well, I don't have any talented people in my family, yeah, but well, they can do several things, no? We're going to hear about the Kenneth Mason, I think is the correct pronunciation. If not, well, anyways, we're going to find out in a moment. No, okay, there's no listening. So we're going to read together. Yeah, the Kenneth Masons. Yeah, look at the pictures before. What instruments can they play?
Violin.
They can play violin. The other is musical instrument is not the violin because it's bigger. What is that? Cello. They can play cello. Cello at the back. If you say, if you can see behind them, there's a musical instrument.
Okay.
What is the instrument that is behind them?
The piano.
Yes, so they can play the piano as well. All right, so I'm going to read the introduction. Is this the most talented family in Britain? This was question asked by the TV and music producer Simon Cowell when 6 of the 7 brothers and sisters were on TV show Britain's Got Talent in 2015. The children are often called prodigies, but their mother doesn't like this. She knows they are talented musicians, but says that they are as successful because they work very, very hard. You can see everyone in the family plays musical instrument. For example, we have here Sheku at royal wedding. In 2018, Sheku was a special guest at the royal wedding of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, where he played 3 of his favorite pieces of cello. Yes, as you can see, that's the Prince Harry and Meghan. Now they have given up to the royal family. I don't know if you have heard that they moved from Britain or they moved from England to USA because they don't want to be a royal family anymore, ¿no? Ya como que renunciaron, ¿no? A su royal family.
Yes.
Okay, then we have Konya, Amiata, Isata, Geneva, Sheku, Brahma. Yeah, probably African names, no, because they come from, well, they have their African roots. 4 of the 5 daughters with their parents, Stuart and Katie, no. Okay, so who would like to read? Who says me? ¿Quién dice yo? The first paragraph.
Me.
Okay.
Okay.
Morales, and after
In
Lisbeth.
2016, Sheku, one of the 2 brothers and William Shellis, was the BBC Young Musician of the Year. He was just 70 years old. His sister Isata, 19, was also a finalist in the BBC competition in 2014. She is a pianist and a violinist, but amazingly, they are not the only talented musician in the family. Their brother Brian, 18, and sister Konya, 15, Geneva, 13, Aminata, 10, and little Mariatu, 6, can all play musical instrument very well.
Thank you very much. Lisbeth, continue. Isata and Brahma are full-time.
Isata and Bayama are full-time students at the Royal Academy of Music in London. Isata has a scholarship from the Singer songwriter Elton John. She plays the piano, violin, and viola. Mm, Brian, ¿cómo se pronuncia, teacher?
No, not quite sure, but you can say Brian.
Brianna plays the violin. Next is Sheku. He could play the cello when he was 6 and now attends the junior school of the Royal Academy. He gets up at 4:30 a.m. Every Saturday and goes by train to London. His sister go with him.
Thank you very much. Then continue, Emma.
The family lives in Nottingham, England. Mother Katie is from Sierra Leone, West Africa, and the father Stuart come from Antigua in the Caribbean.
Caribbean.
Okay. There are both very musical. Stuart plays the cello and Katie the clarinet. So you could always hear some music in their home, but they say that their children's magazine music talent is still a shock to them, and they now have an
Orchestra.
orchestra in their house. Isata, the eldest, was the first to start playing the piano. And so when the others were born, it was normal to hear music in their house. Their home has 4 piano, 3 cellos, 4 violin, and a viola. And their children practice for 2 hours a day, sometimes more.
Sometime more. Thank you very much. Viola, has to be a similar instrument between violin and cello, no? Okay, so finally, who would like to continue? Who says me?
Yo, teacher.
Is it? Thank you. The family
Yes.
aren't.
The family aren't rich. Money is always a worry. Instruments are very expensive. Expensive.
Yes.
One cello string cost
80.
18. Their car is very old and they never buy new clothes or go on holiday, but the parents are very proud of their children. Their father, Stuart, says a lot of teenage boys, especially, feel it isn't cool to play an instrument. He's really pleasant that his children don't think it that.
Think that. Don't think that. Thank you. Teenage boys. Okay, so we'll start from any questions about vocabulary.
Not sure.
Successful. What is successful?
No.
Satisfactorio.
Exitoso. Successful. Exitoso. Exitosa. Yes. Brilliant is the same. No.
String.
Excellent. It's another. Sorry?
String?
String.
String.
You know that some musical instruments, they have strings, like guitar, violin, cello. It has like a long string, so you can play with your fingers. No, that is a string. Sometimes it breaks because it's very, very used. La cuerda musical, ¿no? Bueno, la cuerda se le llama.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes. Other? No?
The eldest.
The eldest. It's another synonym or another word to say the oldest. ¿Qué es all? All, ¿qué es?
Viejo.
Ajá. Entonces, eldest va a ser el más viejo. All, older, oldest. El más viejo, entonces es un sinónimo de oldest, eldest. Ujú.
Thank you, teacher.
A la gente mayor o a la gente arriba de 70, 80 años se llama elderly people. Elderly people. Okay, here we have rich. You know what is rich? It's the opposite of poor, expensive. You know, it costs a lot of money. Proud, orgulloso, no, orgulloso, proud. Cool, the same, no? Okay, so we have no more questions about this. Okay, then we can answer first together. Vamos a contestar first together this activity. How many children are there in the family? Here, look at the family. How many children?
There are 6 children.
Yeah, there are 6 children. Thank you. How many daughters?
4.
4 daughters and two boys, exactly. What musical instruments can you see? We already say, no, that they can play the cello, they can play the piano and the violin. Why were 2015 and 2018 special for them?
Because 2015
Huh?
were on the TV shows Brilliant Got Talent.
Ah, yes. And in 2018?
Sheku was a special guest at the royal wedding.
Yes, indeed. Why does the mother say that they are successful?
They are
Because their children work very hard.
Their children work very hard, exactly. They are successful because they work really hard. Thank you very much. Okay, now I would like you to answer this exercise. Exercise 3. It says, read and listen about the family. All these statements, all these sentences are incorrect. Yes, all of them. Todas están incorrectas. So you have to correct them. ¿No? Aquí, por ejemplo, it says Sheku was BBC Young Musician at the year in 2018. It wasn't in 2018, it was in 2016. So you have to reread the text. Tienen que volver a leer el texto in order to know the answer, no, in order to correct the answer. Vale, le tomo foto al texto para que lo tengan y puedan contestar las preguntas. Más bien, corregir las oraciones.
Okay, teacher.
Okay. I share the photos on WhatsApp. Espero que se puedan ver. For now, todavía nos quedan 6 minutes, 7 minutes to do this.
okay.
Okay, we can watch a video about this family. I was curious about it. Estaba curioso de cómo se escuchaba estos guys. All right.
Can't wait. Oh, it's going to be so exciting.
We're the Cannon Masons, a family group from Nottingham.
Brothers and sisters, so we all live in the same house. So we thought, why not form a group, enter the show and see what happens.
It's a really good feeling to be able to perform together as a family.
Our musical influence comes from Beyonce.
Not really.
A family of this size, it's very, very noisy. A lot of rough and tumble, a lot of normal family arguments.
I've got things.
Hold a sandwich. Hold a sandwich. Just hold it. I can't hold two sandwiches.
And everybody shouts all the time.
You're actually really annoying in rehearsal.
Actually, no.
When we see the six of them walking out to that stage, we'll be nervous, happy and proud as well.
I'm very excited.
I'm really excited.
Hello.
Hi.
So who are you?
We're the Canny Masons. We're all one family and we all play instruments and we just want to play some music for you all.
And this is something which you decided you all loved, yeah?
We all love it. We've all grown up with it and it's just a really big part of our life.
I hope this goes well.
Okay, thank you.
Good luck. Wow. Amanda.
I feel so lucky that you've come on the show. Normally, classical musicians don't get that good a reaction.
How proud must your parents be now after that? I mean, absolutely extraordinary.
I absolutely love you guys. You're incredible. The nicest thing as well is you can just see how much you really enjoy playing together.
The fact that you're a family, I think, makes this really special. It was a great audition, and I'm really, really, really happy that you chose Britain's Got Talent to audition on.
I'm going to start this off with a yes.
Alicia.
It's a yes from me.
It's a yes from me.
You have 4 yeses. Congratulations.
Well, as you can see, they are very, very talented. Even if they played just for 2 minutes, but they were great, no? You can see after this this guy how he play on the royal family, no? You can watch him later, Sheku, playing a royal family for homework. Okay, so it's 1 minute left. So I would like you to do it well for homework, but at least we're going to do the second, no? The second and third. So Sheku couldn't play the cello until he was 12.
No.
So what is the correction?
He
She
can
couldn't.
play the cello until he was 17.
Yes, she couldn't play the cello until he was 17. Vale, thank you. All right, guys, so do the rest for homework, please. Don't forget. There is another TV, video, so we can watch that later.
Only homework, teacher, or otra?
Probably there's going to be another, va a haber otra on Classroom. ¿Vale?
Okay.
But in the meantime, try to
¿Cuál
do
es el
this.
examen, teacher?
I'll see. No, Tuesday and Wednesday. Tuesday and Wednesday. ¿Vale? Ujú, martes y miércoles. Next
¿La
week.
siguiente semana? Ok. También dijo de la 4, teacher. ¿Esa también la vamos a hacer? La de Talking About You.